I work as a UX UI designer. I visited probably the oldest cafe in Poland. It started to be famous in like 1910. Hi everyone. In today's episode, well, I'm still in Krakow and I wanted to share a little bit more details about my work, how it looks like. I will show you a little bit how it looks like when I work. However, I cannot really show you it in my office, but I will try to show as much as I can. So I left the hotel, again just 5 minutes or something. The hotel is those red bricks there, and my office is like already visible even from here, like a kind of yellowish building. If you cannot see it well right now, you will see it in a moment. And I guess we arrived already. Looks really nice, right? Okay, so in a moment I will have to stop recording, but I will show you in a moment some pictures of how offices of my workplace look like in general. In that case, we have an example from Milan. However, I'm not really supposed to take pictures normally, like without permissions. That's why I'm just showing what is available on the internet. Maybe to give a brief introduction about myself. I work as a UX UI designer. Maybe many of you might not know what this job is about. And longer form, it stands for user experience designer and user interface designer. As the name says, I make interfaces for businesses and for the clients as well. In my current job, I design interfaces like software for power plant management, and not only, also some customer portals and the features and like new features that they want to offer. And I also test those interfaces that were previously designed, whether they meet expectations of the clients or not. And I also try, apart from that, I also try to make those interfaces look prettier as well, as my position is combined of user experience and interface design. So in my company we do both. We are not only doing one thing like user research or user interface design only. No, it's like everything. Okay, what else? So now maybe the reason why I came to Krakow for the training is because we were having the accessibility training thanks to one of my colleagues. So accessibility in UX is about making sure that the design meets expectations also of users with disabilities, like cognitive disabilities, like maybe some motor or visual disabilities as well. And also it's about understanding how those users interact with applications, as for them in some cases, like for blind people, it actually works in a completely different way, as they will be mostly using the keyboards. So we had a session with actually a person who is blind since many years, and you could see how he uses internet, like to browse for daily activities. So in his case, it was really interesting to see he only uses keyboard to do any search, like, or to do shopping. He was also showing some websites which have quite good design for people like him. He also mentioned that many UK pages, like government UK pages, have quite good level of accessibility. In case of Poland, well, there are some where it's still not really that great. Well, but this is part of my job, to make sure that also users with disabilities, that they are comfortable enough using digital products. There were also a couple of surprises during this training, like today there was a fire alarm, so everyone had to evacuate. When I asked my colleagues, all of them said, okay, normally it doesn't happen. It was like the first time since like 1 year since this evacuation happened. And for me, it was like a reminder of high school or school times. The important thing is nothing happened, okay? Nothing bad happened. It was just a training. Yeah, but it also took away a bit of our workshop time, like training time, which was a bit unfortunate. But we managed to complete the whole workshop. Training. Since this is also a vlog, I want to show you what I was doing after my workshops or days in the office once I came to Krakow. On my second day, or rather evening, I decided to go to one of the most famous cafes in the whole city. As an artist with a degree in visual arts, it was a very exciting idea for me. Established in 1895, Jama Michalika is not just a place to enjoy coffee, but it is also a cultural and historical landmark. This cafe has been a favorite spot for artists, writers, and thinkers for over a century and is filled with fascinating stories and artistic influences that have shaped Krakow's bohemian scenes. The walls are lined with vintage posters, paintings, and caricatures that once satirized prominent Krakow figures and were created by the artists who frequented the cafe. These quirky illustrations add a lively charm and offer a peek into Krakow's 20th century's social scene. Another one of the most eye-catching features, according to me, would be the stained glass. I really love it. That fills the cafe with a warm, colorful glow. Apart from that, we have the antique mirrors, wood carvings, velvety seatings that give the space and intimacy, cozy feel as well. Now switching to the part about the cuisine. It's a mix of traditional Polish flavors with a menu that combines classic Polish dishes and some sweet treats. They're especially known for their pierogies, which come with savory options like potatoes and cheese or meat. However, for dessert lovers, the most famous position is their szarlotka, which is an apple pie, and their cheesecake. Actually, this place became famous in Krakow from about, it started to be famous in like 1910. And then it became like a small center for artists to perform. Also, some artists were given a chance to create paintings here or stained glass as well. Even though it's already evening, I came here after work, after my trainings. I just really wanted to see this place as it has like a very specific ambience, as you could see already. And I came here like 15, or okay, maybe not 15, like 10 years ago, when I visited Krakow with my school. There was like a school trip. And I only remembered like just some short fragments of memories from that visit. I just remember mostly like one of the most spicy kebabs when I was here. And this place as well a little bit. I remember I had an apple pie. This is like one of the most famous positions in the menu, but I thought this time I would just simply order some hot chocolate with an ice cream, as I just felt like having something like that a bit more likely. Oh no, guys, I did not expect it would be this big. Like, if you see my palm, yeah, it's such a huge hot chocolate. If I have known that it is this big, I don't think I would have ordered it. I thought it would be like a small cup, just like usual. Plus, this place is not really cheap, I would say. And I'm not even surprised due to maybe maintenance. Plus, it's exactly in the heart of the old town. And I was passing by multiple times and I did not realize that this restaurant is exactly in front of the Florian Gate. Okay, let's just have a test. I don't eat whipped cream really that much. Like if I have a chance, I rather don't order whipped cream. but I guess now I try to eat it, as I don't want to waste too much of it. But yeah, I did not expect at all it would be so much. Guys, I'm actually surprised that there is only a few people in this huge place. Like, first of all, I did not remember and expect that it was this big. And secondly, there's almost nobody here. Like, I could literally count people on my fingers, I think. And it's like really known here. And this place also has such a rich history that I'm surprised that almost nobody came here. Or maybe, it's because it's the middle of the week. But also the reviews on Google Maps were not that great as well, because I saw multiple other like cafes, restaurants with over 4.5 stars, and this one has 4.1, as it looks like some people did not have such a great experience. I read with some waiters or waitresses, and maybe also that's why, or maybe also I read that food was not that great. Yeah. I guess that's it from my Krakow vlogs. If you're interested in seeing maybe more vlogs, like where I filmed my experience in a medieval fantasy restaurant, also based in Krakow, you can also see this video if you're interested. Otherwise, see you next time.